So this guy is about to try and overthrow the US government. Now the guy's name is Huddle. Huddle's 41 years old, living in Indiana, and he's kind of a turd. He's been in and out of jail a ton of times. He's got 7 DUIs. He went to prison once for a couple of years for leaving bruises on his own kid. Bro is just a nightmare. But one day in 2021, his whole life changes. Because his uncle comes to him and he's like, "Hey, want to overthrow the government?" Now his uncle is this guy, Uncle Dale. And Uncle Dale's 73 years old. And he wants to travel over to Washington, D.C., where the president is going to give a public speech to a bunch of his supporters. And Huddle, he just got out of jail for like a DUI not too long before this, so he doesn't have anything better going on. And so he's just like, overthrow the government? All right. And so they drive 10 hours from Indiana all the way over to Washington, D.C. So they get there and they go to the Ellipse, which is a park right near the White House, to hear the president speak to his supporters. Here's the thing about the president, though. 2 months before this, he had run for re-election and lost. And he's apparently still all salty about it, claiming it was rigged and it's unfair and it was stolen from me. And now he wants to interrupt the certification of the votes, which would create chaos and allow him to remain president for a period longer. And so on this day at the Ellipse, during his speech to a bunch of his supporters, he basically instructs all of them to march down to the Capitol building and protest and disrupt the certification of the votes.
And after this, we're going to walk down, and I'll be there with you. We're going to walk down.
And so Huddle and Uncle Dale hear this, and they're like, "Oh, the president's going down to the Capitol building? Well, hell yeah, let's go with him." And so they and a huge crowd of the president's supporters all